The news now, institutions of higher learning are gearing up for the 2019 academic year, but many students are still battling to find placements. Universities are not allowing walk-in registrations, saying students must apply online. Our reporter Artyom Tongana is sort of going around the Western Cape, tracking that story for us. She joins us now live from the Cape Peninsula University of Technology. Arty, you were at UWC a little earlier on this morning. You're now at CPUT. I mean, this issue of walk-in registration, is this not something that we also dealt with last year, and universities have made it clear from the get-go that it won't be allowed?
Well, they do allow walk-in registrations, Michelle, here at CPUT. However, students have been urged to make use of the online registration process to ease the burden on campus. However, you do have some of the staff members here at CPUT assisting walk-in students coming in to register. Another issue, Michelle, is that of the students who haven't applied, who do not have spaces, or rather do not have confirmation as to whether or not they will be enrolling at any particular tertiary institution. Now, those students, Michelle, are the ones that we're looking at speaking to and finding out whether they've received any responses through an online central application system that has been made available and that a lot of tertiary institutions are referring students to. Now, there's various reasons as to why some students and some young people haven't applied at tertiary institutions. Some matriculants saying they didn't expect their results to be as good as, to allow them to be able to enroll at different universities and to be able to make sure that they fulfill the admission requirements for the different faculties that they wish to enroll in. However, here at CPUT, they have been allowing walk-ins, students who didn't apply, trying to make sure that they do help them when they do walk into this institution. And I'm joined by Lauren Kensley from CPUT. A lot of fears around whether students who didn't apply will be allowed into the universities across the country. However, that's a different story for CPUT.
Yes, we allow walk-ins. The process will start officially on the 23rd of January. However, students, learners at least from across the country are allowed to apply on that online central application clearinghouse, and so we would encourage them to use both of those processes.
And what are we looking at in terms of numbers? Because when we were at UWC, the number of students who applied at the university is seemingly so huge that they can only take 4,500 students compared to the 40,000 applications that they received for 2019. What are we standing at here at CPUT?
So CPUT is the biggest university in the Western Cape, and we have space for 9,400 and odd first-year students, and we're massively oversubscribed, as is every other university. I think we've received in the region of well over 40,000 applications for those places.
Now, the question is, what happens with the rest of those other students who might not make it?
So some of those students have perhaps applied in courses which they don't qualify for, so they might have bachelor entrances, yes, and they should potentially look at other courses, they should potentially look at other institutions as well, and even TVET colleges.
One other burning issue that affects students, Lauren, is how some of them say that they haven't received their results because of their financial status, and some of them saying they still owe fees and they can't access the system because of that. What is the status with CPUT with regards to that?
I would say it's less of an issue for CPUT. It is an underprivileged institution, so many of our students have got access to NSFAS funding, and those who do have financial blocks on their accounts are able to visit a site like this and see our student finance department and perhaps sign an acknowledgement of debt form and have that block lifted.
And how ready are you for the 2019 academic year? Just quickly, we saw at UWC a private security as well as a SAPS van roaming around the campus. What is the status with your readiness here at CPUT?
You know, the beginning of the academic year is fraught with a lot of potential for things to go wrong. However, we've been doing it for very many years now, and we are prepared. Our safety and security teams are on board and ready for any eventuality.
Thank you very much, Lauren Kensley from CPUT, just outlining their readiness for their 2019 academic year. And I must mention, like I said to Lauren, that at UWC we did see private security anticipating that EFF Student Command shut down, which they said they might implement if the university is not allowing walk-ins for the 2019 academic year. Michelle.
All right, well, thanks very much for that. Our reporter Atim Tungana is tracking that story for us.